Abreu, Jimenez, Roberts. It makes up one of the most potent lineups in baseball. This is a team that has championship aspirations. Chicago's odds to win the AL are at plus 500, and then their odds to win the World Series are at plus 1,200. Nick, do you see any value on this Chicago team to win big this season?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you can definitely make a case to have them to back them to win the AL this year at plus 500 for sure. But I think, when I look at what they did in the postseason when they took on the Astros, they got smacked around when they saw them in the postseason. You also lost Rodon. As much as you're going to get a full season of some of these guys where they didn't have that last year, going into the postseason, that's still like that issue still has yet to be resolved. As much as Joe Kelly may help a little bit with that, I don't know. I think that the best bet for them going into the season isn't actually their win total. I think if you look at the division straight forecast options, you go and look at the AL Central, it's plus 240 for the White Sox to come in first place and Minnesota to come in second. And I think that is your best bet right now when you're looking at trying to get bang for your buck.
All right, Erik, I mean, the White Sox, they are situated here to kind of have a tougher time in this division this year.
It's tougher than it's been, but it's not a whole lot tougher. So I do think actually maybe the division is the best bet for them, even though I said the Twins are pretty good odds too. Those other three teams, while the Royals and Tigers are improving, I don't think they're there yet. It would take a lot of things breaking right at the same time for them to actually be legitimate division challengers. The PECOTA projections over at Baseball Perspectives actually has those bottom two teams with win totals in the 60s. So the division looks pretty safe, according to both those projections. The World Series seems to be more or less fairly priced. You're talking about a 7-8% chance, according to the odds, and the projections have them at about 6.5. And there's room for another move there. A contending team like the White Sox could definitely add pieces. There's always been this talk of a potential Craig Kimbrell trade that could help them fill a hole elsewhere and improve those odds a little bit. So I think they're priced fine, especially when you consider that the new playoff system could help the White Sox, or really it could hurt other teams more, with the bottom of the Central being the softest of the American League divisions. Again, even though it's improved, I think it's still the softest. Remember that the top two division winners get a bye this year, whereas the third division winner won't. And I think the White Sox odds of being in that top two and getting that first round bye, it does help their overall playoff odds and their World Series odds a bit.